Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. Cold open, I'll show the audience. This is
the mutilated map.
God, it's so bad. It's just so bad.
It's so funny though.
It's great.
It's
as I literally said a second ago, there's some of these cities and like things and places I can't even remember what the real name is because we've stared at these bastardized names for like 2 years at this point.
Bastardized is the word for it.
I like that.
That is correct.
Very good vocabulary.
Have been.
Thanks. It's an SAT word. Did you know?
Wow. Bastardize? Should we be teaching our students bastardize so that they can use it against us?
Not anymore. All they have on the SAT is like glizzy and
yacht. The
Yeah.
number of times I've heard my students talk about yachts.
Ugh.
Oh my God, it's
I don't know what we're not talking about the boat clearly,
and
but I don't know what that is.
It's all these like
you
white children
you
that
get a big butt.
Oh,
it's
that's
all these
stupid.
white children that like don't know.
Not my kids.
AVE.
The majority of my kids are not white, and they talk about that all the time, and they think I don't know what it is. And I also know that there's a bathroom stall somewhere on the second floor that says Miss Anderson has a big yacht, and then underneath it says no, she doesn't.
That's crazy.
They were like,
It's literally just short for goddamn. Like
yeah.
I know, but they've taken that and run with it.
oh my God.
That's not the
think-
worst thing somebody's written in a bathroom about me at a school, though. So
I think we need to change Terrawitch Coast to Sandwich Coast.
Wait, where is that?
It's under the glory
I don't
hole.
even know
Oh, I
what
see
that.
it.
Claudia
It's
just
under the
changed
glory
name of a
hole.
continent to a holiday.
Terrawitch. Where's that?
Here, I'm
Claudia
pinging
changed
it.
Roshana to Rosh Hashanah.
Shoshana.
I'm pinging
Did I
it.
make this map? Because I don't. Mortimer Passage. That's so tame. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's just because we love Mortimer. That's like what the why?
Y'all
is my
spent
text
2
box-
weeks like convinced Mortimer might be evil. I just want to.
We did.
That is
We did.
I was talking.
Hot
I was
second
talking to
base.
Sarah about that.
It was just me being like,
It was all of you.
Can't
You were
trust anybody.
you were all paranoid. But I was talking to Sarah about that. I'm like, yeah, for some reason they're like real convinced Mortimer's evil right now. I don't know.
We don't know what
We got a
Mortimer's
good laugh
gotten up
about it.
to in the last 50 years, right? I mean, clearly now he's not evil, but he could have gone off the deep end.
I didn't know who he was, period. So,
I mean,
Right, Joe,
it's just
He
Joe
could
didn't
have
know
gone
him
off the
before.
deep end.
it's like, you know,
man.
we have a hard time like really like give us these hints.
I
We're like,
understand that I have instilled within you all a deep level of distrust.
yeah,
I get that.
Very deep.
You know,
deep.
that's fair. So the
Painfully
paranoia is warranted. Just sometimes it surprises me. Just a little bit.
Glad you understand the thing that you caused.
Yes. Yeah, I also know that thanks to me, you guys hate, like, the color green. Yes. And I feel like there are other things now that you despise, probably. Water, maybe, just in general. I'm not sure. But speaking of paranoia and things that we've grown to despise, let's recap.
Father McKenzie?
Let's recap the game. So the last time we were all together, well, a lot happened last game. You kind of avoided a further fight with these water elementals and were able to sort of talk them down, and you traveled to the plane of water, met some kind of like water genies named Trib and Est, and they sort of explained to you why they've been taking Genasi, and it's like all all the elemental planes have been doing the same thing. They're calling back their own kind because there's some threat from the far realm that they're worried about, and they don't think the material plane is safe. But after telling them that you guys intend to stop this threat and save the world, they decided to not try to kidnap Orlana anymore, and they gave her a weapon to help her on her quest. Oh my god, the fireworks. A fantastical bow called Floodbringer. Let's see, after that, she also got a sending stone so she can call mom and dad if she really wants to. Y'all messaged Mortimer and Escher a lot, filled Mortimer in on the threats. He was sort of worried about if there was enough time to send help to Braylock. So that was like one of the last things that y'all talked about with him. Talked to Escher about Ronan's dad, and Escher knows who that is, knows where he is. He is supposedly in Barovia, on the Shadowfell. So that was fun. And he supposedly knows somebody that can help you get there. He said that travel there's difficult. You also remembered that you have a magical compass that points you towards whatever you're looking for. And though it didn't point you to Allie, it did point you towards Fortune's Favored, the Duchess's ship, and Darren's wife and child that have been missing for quite some time, and it was all the same mysterious direction of west. So that was a pretty interesting development. You hit a big storm. That was fun. And then you got to Alamthir. You saw the destruction that has happened there due to it being flooded because of Umberlee. Met some people from the Order of the Platinum Shield that were hanging out there, Orthok Thunderhoof. And then you went to the prison to go get Allie and found out that he's not there, and he's been picked up by Father McKenzie. Yeah, supposedly his file at the prison said that he was supposed to carry out his service by working for the church, and because of that, they released him to Father McKenzie. And the last thing that happened is you guys sent a message to Allie, and we ended before you guys heard a response. So I guess we'll pick up right there. So, Chi, you sent this message, and you wait. And you wait. And there is no response.
He's either dead or the newest member of the cult and his mind's just been wiped. But he would have heard, I don't know.
Listen, I knew we weren't going to get a response, but the fact that she ended last week's session before giving it to us
I know,
gave
right?
me hope. Like, I knew it was futile to hope, but I was still like, maybe.
Same. I was like, well,
I'm so mean.
You are.
Really, really are.
Yeah. You're all like, guys, you just like mess up my map and so me. And like, look what we have to, okay? Like, literal lives are on the line here, Amanda.
They're fictional lives.
Your fictional place names don't matter. I'm kidding, Vicky. It's just very fun to.
I know. We kid.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I will let the party know.
Oh, you also, sorry, I forgot in the recap, you did run into Ronald and Donald, and they wanted to get with you.
Get drinks.
And get drinks tonight, so.
And then we'll recruit them back to our ship and leave at light.
We, at some point, maybe it might be, I don't know. At some point, we need a carpenter. For real.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know, might not be at the time right now.
We could ask if Ronald and Donald have met anybody.
Yeah.
While they've been here.
Very true.
Some fast employment. We can negotiate that for sure. Okay. It is okay. Is it correct that it is Avril 13? Is that the date?
The current date? Oh, shit.
That's the last date I wrote down.
I believe that is the date.
Yeah, I think so.
Because
that's the date we got.
This is my least favorite thing about setting a real day.
I have that we got in the hurricane on April 11th, so the 13th would make sense.
Say it enough, she'll go along with it.
I do believe it is the 13th.
It's the last day I wrote down. I'm trying to keep track of dates now since...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the date when we got to town.
Since you have decided to place an event on a date, this is what we have to do now.
Man, I was telling Bigler yesterday that I concocted the 9-month period of time, and I've been sitting on, like, Allie being taken by Father Mackenzie.
September.
Yeah, since September. So.
Oh my god.
Oh, he screwed up.
Now, I will say, some of you guys were like, what if he took the earring? I do believe he was taken before the break-in happened.
Yeah.
Like, he was taken to Alamthir at least, and then, well, I think even he was picked up by Mackenzie before the break-in happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, Claudia, the reason that I don't think... Well, let's see. Father Mackenzie's, like, first mate, what was
Eleanor Rigby.
Y'all never actually got her name, and I don't think it was ever said in the session.
It was not. We just
think about her and see what my compass does.
You're gonna think about her and see what your compass does.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
That was so smart.
It points, geez. Let's see, y'all are probably, the jail's probably, where would it point? It probably points towards the docks.
What? This bitch is here?
I start walking.
Emily, you are big brain.
I was just trying to listen. I was just trying to pick another one of his crew members that has like all the marks and see if we just couldn't trace them.
Oh my god.
Emily, you are big brain.
Galaxy.
Let's walk.
Yeah, let's walk.
This is really lucky. I can't believe this.
That gave us so many answers in one fell swoop.
Yeah, literally.
I cannot. I'm like.
Amanda's reaction.
I love how this whole
everything.
campaign is just like us like, not knowing shit and then guessing something and it being exactly right.
I'm
so impressed. Like
I did not think she was here. I just wanted to see if
I'm a little sad.
Sorry,
it's fine.
Holy damn.
Holy shit.
So, okay, because again, when we tried for Allie, it just like span. So, I don't know, he's probably fucking, I don't know. But Eleanor Rigby.
You head towards the docks. You head towards the docks.
Oh boy.
As you get to the docks, it's pointing at your ship.
What? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Are we running, babes? Are we running? I think we should run. I think she's breaking in.
I'm cocking my loot.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, describe to me what...
I think
what's the plan? You're just all running at the ship, or
no? Because she might.
I think we should walk on as if nothing is wrong. If she's disguised, and we can get the drop on her.
Should we maybe pull away from the dock?
do I see what was that real nice man that we talked to last session?
Orthok.
I know, but Isla wouldn't remember that.
Oh, I see.
Do I see Orthok?
Yeah, he's like a 7 foot tall minotaur, if not taller.
I'm gonna walk up to him. Hey, mister, there's like a really evil person on our ship right now. I use this compass to think of Father Mackenzie, like the crazy, creepy cult pirate. I thought of his first mate, and she's currently on our ship for some reason. So if you know like town guards or something that could help us bring her in, that would be really, or if you could be like here for backup or something, that would be really, really, really cool and like a super clutch thing for us, like we'd really appreciate it.
Do you want me to go with you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sure.
Just for backup.
What is happening? So you guys want to just walk aboard your ship and pretend that nothing's going on? What's the plan again? Walk me through this before we take a break.
We can say that Orthok is like doing a routine inspection or something, and that's why he's there.
Do we think? Okay. Do we?
Because it's weird that he's there. Otherwise,
I mean, yeah. Do we? Joe.
Also, Joe wasn't here last week.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
This is the brother of Benji's character from the last campaign.
I mean, unless
Oh, cool.
Orthok,
Okay.
Yeah.
Orthok has like turned
We
evil,
talked
which
to
I
him.
seriously doubt.
He's like a
Right.
pretty high up in the Order of the Platinum Shield.
Which is a good
Which
one.
He's in
Okay.
charge of it. He's the leader of the Platinum Shield.
we talked to him
Wow.
and made the connection to the Mythic Six last week.
So this
as
isn't just
characters.
random NPC that Amanda
No,
has
he's-
introduced to
No,
fuck us over for the 9th time.
No.
No, he's
You never know.
No, she's
I
sticking
mean,
with 8
Ko
right now.
fucked us over once, but
It's the
fine.
long game. It's the long game that gets you.
It's the brothers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's the deal.
I mean, do y'all agree with? I mean, we might be able to get the drop on her if we show up and just pretend like nothing's wrong, and like, or
Do we
thought she's just
think-
here for like an inspection.
Do we think Eleanor is? I'm just gonna call her that because who the fuck is? I don't know. Do we think Eleanor is like disguised, or do we think she's like doing a fucking like stealth a la Theron on the Saint's Grace? Not so.
Look,
You know what I mean?
Ala Theron, I'm kind of wondering if she's disguised as one of our crew members.
That was my first thought as well. Since
Yeah,
we
not like
picked
just
people
there.
up after not seeing them for a while.
Because I wasn't sure if she was just hanging. Okay, because she either has been on the ship the whole time, or she. Oh my god, that would make sense. She's a trickery cleric, probably, or trickery. But, or my other thought was that like she was waiting for us in Alamthir or some shit, because we were gonna
That could be
See.
possible.
and then she would and then she'd be a stowaway after. So
So if we're not creating a perimeter, how are we gonna make sure that she doesn't just get away?
Good question. She might be able to anyway, because what if she has like some teleportation type shit? What if she has dimension door? What if she has? I mean,
Can I look at our
she has
ship?
dimension
Do
door.
I
I can
see,
follow her.
do I see anything out of the ordinary while we're here discussing?
What was the question?
Do I see anything out of the ordinary on our ship while we're discussing?
Are you on the ship? You're just looking at it from
Looking
the
at
docks?
it. Yeah,
Looks normal.
it looks totally normal. Is anyone on deck?
Yeah, your crew is walking around on deck.
can I detect magic?
Sure.
Who on deck?
You spot Vice in the crow's nest. You
Oh my God.
spot Mrs. Crocker walking around. RB's there. I mean, it's your people.
What if she's Vice, and
I
that's
think
why
it's
I was
Vice,
about to, I was
I
about to
think
say,
she's
can
fine.
and that's why Vice hasn't been like a school lover boy.
can,
I think she's
can,
Vice.
can I like
Do we have zone
observe
of truth?
Vice's behavior
I have
and
zone of
see if
truth.
he's
Yeah.
acting like he did before?
Like just standing on the dock staring at the boat. Like, I don't think you're gonna get much from there. I think you'll have to go up and talk to him.
I think that maybe I should call a crew meeting to talk about how we need a carpenter.
Hang on. How far away
and
is
then we
this
cast
from us?
Zone of Truth.
How far away? I mean, I don't.
We're on the docks, so I don't know.
How far away are you from the ship? You know, like, how close are you to the ship? Are you just standing on the docks next to it? Like, you paint the picture for me, and I'll help you.
The
go
ship
from there.
is, I would say the ship is in our sights, but we aren't, like, right up next to it.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What if I called, like, a crew meeting, and then we cast Zone of Truth and figured out who the hell the mole was?
We can. I think Zone of Truth has a thing where, like,
yes,
they know that it's cast.
They know it's cast, which would blow our covers. Hang on.
No, it definitely does.
So
yeah, we encountered this in the train.
Correct. Do you think we'll ask better questions this time?
No.
I mean, I think you did pretty good considering.
Grinkler got through.
Yeah.
He failed.
He failed?
Didn't he fail?
He failed his role, and
He failed, but
Yeah.
Konari didn't. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, one of them succeeded.
I think you even caught him in a lie, and he still got through.
God, we were so stupid.
You know what? We're better now. So if I cast Zone of Truth, if I cast Zone of Truth, okay, and we have the truth zone going, okay, so what's gonna stop her from getting away? What if she realizes and then she bolts?
Or full person.
Flies, you have full person. Okay.
How long does it take to cast? So
it's instantaneous, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's why we got.
It's like an action.
Do
an action. Yeah.
Never mind.
What?
No.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
Uh-oh.
No,
What?
ask it.
No.
Ask
Nothing.
it.
Nothing. Continue.
Oh boy.
And I think at the same time that we're doing this and we've called our crew, I think a couple of us should be surveying the ship to make sure someone's not sneaking around.
It's a good idea.
Because it could be she's disguised as one of our crew members, but she could just be on our ship.
She could just be a stowaway. Yeah. Okay. So, Zone of Truth, some people looking, some people talking. If shit hits the fan, we have some measures. We have hold person.
I also have slow.
You have slow. If she...
I've got my crossbow.
I hope she doesn't have a teleport thing. Because, I mean, she has fly. We know she has fly because she flew during that battle.
So should the meeting be below deck?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
in
can
the
have
mess.
it in the kitchen, in the mess hall.
We can do that.
You do have full access to the entire ship you've been on for, at this point, 2 years? A year and a half?
Just the deck. Wow.
It's crazy. There's 3 levels of the ship.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I like this. Okay.
So who's sneaking, who's staying with the crew?
I'm gonna stay with the crew just so I can talk.
Yes.
Because I'm good at talking.
Because you're better at talking than me,
Yeah,
but I'm
Hoots as
gonna
well.
call the meeting because I'm the captain.
I'll patrol.
I'm on patrol. I'm on patrol.
The Paw
good at
Patrol.
sneaking.
I'm on
The
patrol.
Paw Patrol.
I was quoting
Excuse me,
SpongeBob,
what?
but that's fine.
I know, but I wanted to throw another TV show in there.
What'd you say, Ronan? You're sneaking?
I can sneak and help look around. I mean, I got
Sneaky
good stuff.
Yeah.
Sneaky sneak.
I think I'll also stay with Darren. Oh my god, guys.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my
So
god.
let's walk on deck.
As if nothing's wrong.
And as I'm walking onto the ship, I say, "Hey, we need a crew meeting. We've got to figure out how to find a carpenter so that we can get this ship in gear. So let's all meet in the mess hall in T-minus 2 minutes, if we could, please. Hustle to our meeting."
Sanders
And we
goes,
walk down.
"Ma'am, yes, ma'am."
Hoot 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 hoot.
Love him.
Yeah.
Never change.
Yeah, your crew heads down below deck.
Everyone?
I'm gonna look up. And
Everybody goes
sure
down below
that
deck. I mean, I guess what I should
the
say
crow's nest is
is
empty.
make a deception check,
Okay.
Isla.
Deception. Deception.
Well, but wait, we do need a carpenter.
We do.
Yeah, but that's not why she's calling this meeting.
30-20?
Yep, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, they all go down, they all follow you.
The crow's nest is empty.
The crow's nest is empty.
Okay.
Man,
Well, whoever she
I thought
is-
you were an ice shipper. But now, you're happy
What?
the crow's nest is empty?
Me?
You suspect Vice? Crazy.
I'm just making sure everybody
Yes,
goes
Amanda,
to the
we
meeting.
suspect Vise. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we suspect everybody. Who in your mind is it absolutely not, assuming it is one of your crewmates?
Mrs. Crocker.
Sanders.
Sanders
Crocker.
and Mrs.
Absolutely.
Because they are just as they
Absolutely
were.
innocent.
Yeah, they are just as they were. So
Well, and also RB, because like nobody
Yeah.
like is gonna like deal with the
A pig,
like all
a
of
cow,
the
and a
work that it takes to
chicken.
take
be
care
RB.
of livestock for no reason,
That's true.
That is true.
yeah.
unless they just absolutely love it. Like she's on a covert mission, she's not gonna fucking deal with those animals.
No.
So your entire crew goes down below deck. So we've got Carl Jr., Wendy, Sanders, Mrs. Crocker, Vice, RB. Is there anybody else that I'm missing?
I think so.
I think those are it. My people that are sneaking around, where exactly are you sneaking to? What are you wanting to look at?
Are we sticking together or splitting up?
I was personally just going to be on the top deck, making sure that nobody
Fair.
tried to bolt out of nowhere.
Sure.
Okay. I can check the other floors and make sure nobody's like hiding while we're meeting.
So like where are you checking? Like where the crew sleeps, y'all's private quarters, the kitchen, like what are you the cargo
Like-
hold, like what are you looking at?
I mean, I doubt she'd go to the cargo hold. I'd probably check where like our stuff is more likely to be.
Y'all's like private quarters? Okay, give me a stealth check.
23.
Okay, and then give me perception and or investigation, whichever one. Doesn't really matter to me.
Which one's higher? Perception.
Is anybody with her?
Perception is higher.
Don't think so.
Why I asked. 15.
15. Okay. You don't see anything out of the ordinary in your quarters. So at least this room itself seems fine. If you want to try and navigate to some of the other rooms, you can.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see if I can put y'all there. So we can at least put you on the map where the ship is so we know what the layout is.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Wow, this is wild, guys. I was not.
I'm literally so shook. This is not what I was
I'm-
No, this
intending
is
with
not what
my...
I thought at all. I did not
Once
think we were
again,
gonna do
Amanda
both.
can't actually prep for our nonsense.
I
It's like
literally
this isn't
can't.
what Amanda was thinking either.
Well,
We
who
didn't
thought
even
you would
prep for
look
this.
for Eleanor Rigby, who may or may not even exist as a character? Like,
I mean,
who thought that? Not me.
we're just gonna call her that from now on.
Although,
think
you
we
know,
didn't either.
let it be known, you know, if anybody is like, this feels linear or scripted. I gave y'all this compass as a ticking time bomb. At any point, you could undo all of my hard work.
It's true.
And here we are.
That's so funny.
Okay, so crew's quarters, Casey, are below deck. Everybody's probably meeting in this room where there's a big long table. The kitchens are on this level. That's where the cannons are. Casey, you are probably in like this room. So you're technically above where they are. You could probably, like, there are some windows and portholes and things that you could probably sneak through if you wanted to get to some of these other lower interior rooms without people seeing you. So I'm just painting that picture in your mind.
Heck
if you wanted to sneak. So you've cleared that room. What's your next plan?
I've only cleared that one room. Okay. I feel like I'd want to check the whole, like, floor before I move, you know?
Sure.
Like, try not to miss anything.
Fair. Cool. And everybody's below you, so you can honestly... That's pretty easy to do. You don't have to worry about stealth too much. Give me like 2 more perception checks.
Okay.
Oh.
First one.
There she is.
First one is a nat 20 for 25.
25. Okay, so this whole, like, front half of the ship all looks normal.
Cool. Second
So
one.
That would be, like, Betty Crocker's room, and then this, like, other area. Anyway.
Okay, second one I rolled a 19, so it's 24.
1924. So you're looking in the back room, the back half. This is where the captain's quarters are. And kind of y'all's like meeting and planning room. I mean, it all looks in order. Nothing looks out of place here. So you know that this top level of rooms seems clear. All right, let's go below to our people talking to the crew. What's the plan? What are you guys doing? What are you saying? Who are you saying it to?
What kinds of, like, things are, like, okay, what kinds of questions and, like, things do we want to say? Like, because we're under the pretense that we're trying to find a new
I was just
carpenter.
gonna talk about carpenters and you could cast the spell, and then as soon as you cast the spell, I'm gonna ask who the hell Eleanor Rigby is.
We don't know that that's her name. But
At least she's honest.
Yeah. Well, okay. Maybe
She comes by it honest.
maybe we can
Bless her soul.
we can translate that a little bit. Maybe we can.
Bigler. It's bless her heart. We're in the South. Say it right.
I don't know Southernisms. It's okay.
We could say, like, oh yeah, carpenter. Blah, 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 you know, anybody? Does anybody know anybody? Through their, past careers, lives.
I did want to, on the stealth, continue to think about Eleanor Rigby and see where the hell my compass points.
Ooh.
At the crew?
Mm-hmm.
Like how
And you're trying to be stealthy about it?
Yeah.
Give me a...
Before I, like, address them, as we're all, like, filing.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Good idea. Yeah.
Nat 18 for a 26.
26.
Yeah.
As the crew is pondering where you could find a carpenter who might be good, who would be easy to get quickly because they know you're in a time crunch, Isla, you very, very carefully are checking your compass, and you see that it is pointing directly at Vice.
I knew.
Let's take a break really quickly.
Oh,
Amanda's like, I have to prepare.
Let's take a break. This is not... I thought maybe we'd get into something of this scale. This is just not how I thought it would happen.
As soon as you mentioned, like, said that it was like pointing at the ship, I was like, hang on, Vice has been acting really weird.
Yes!
And like, actually,
Man,
like,
I was gonna go further, because like when y'all went out with Ronald and Donald tonight for drinks, I was gonna have Vice read a poem, but it was actually gonna be good. I had Sarah write.
have another
I had Sarah write like a Shakespearean poem.
Oh, that's so funny.
Read it to us.
I'll read it to
can't let Sarah
y'all in
do
a
it.
little. Do you want it
Poor
now?
Sarah.
Yes, now.
Okay.
Holy shit, y'all!
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to ruin this.
Okay, here's the poem that would have been read, okay? Thou dost, when yonder foolish sun hath gone, have quickly lighted on thy merry way. And in the night I beg to see thee soon, but time is spent, and I can't make thee stay. My love, my dearest heart, is but a sigh that floats into the air with every breath. I didn't even get to say goodbye, and every thought of you I ponder death. To think you saw my face and did not know, the heart within that drinks your every word. The lie is said, in hardships do you sow, but every sermon said is left unheard. Believe, my love, that always I am true, for you and you alone is all I do.
Jesus fucking. Okay, Sarah, beautiful job.
Sarah,
This is kind
amazing.
of funny.
Beautiful job. But if I said that with his whole chest.
Oh, I know.
Darren
It
would
would've been out.
like, hang
Two
on.
words in.
Okay,
Thou
but
dost.
honestly, that could have gone one of two ways. Either y'all would have been like, what the fuck? Or you would have been like, oh my god, he actually got better. Like,
Yeah, that's
no
true.
in between. No in
Right.
between.
Holy shit.
No in between.
Holy shit. Oh my
And
god.
straight up, Isla, I probably would have said, oh my god, Vice, you just got so good. You've
Yeah.
been working
Yeah,
for
And
6
I
months.
see-
I'm so proud of you.
I see you caught it. Like, the hope was that you would think it was about Isla, but in actuality, it's about Father Mackenzie and Shar. So,
I mean, sermon, now that we know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I literally
sense.
said every sermon left unheard. Writing the
Yep.
sermon that no one would hear. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Sprinkled in those clues, Sarah.
Wow.
Good job.
Good.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
Hot damn. We really out here. Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, we need to
All
go
right.
to break. Well, y'all need to go to break. I need to do a little work here. So.
Sorry, Amanda.
Yay.
Sorry,
Amazing.
Amanda.
It's okay. It's fine. What's crazy is if you guys had rolled crew conflict while you were
God.
traveling, a lot of them would have been caused by like Vice not acting like Vice.
I was wondering about what else we would have rolled because I was
Yeah.
like, there's no alley. I'm like, so what else is there other than the storm and like whatever monster
Yeah.
to? Oh my god.
Like arguments or things would have gone awry because like Vice wasn't accustomed to doing the job that he normally does. So I was a little sad that that didn't happen. Y'all rolled incredibly well. And then the 2 times that you didn't, it was just like a storm. Now, one of the storms was like the worst storm you could have possibly rolled. You literally rolled a hurricane. But
With the DC of
it was
21.
a DC 20. It was DC 20 storm. It was almost like complete failure. It was incredible. But I was sad that crew conflict didn't happen. But yeah.
You would be a horrible team building coach.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay. So, we're all back.
Oh boy.
Your compass, when thinking of who you've decided is Eleanor Rigby, is pointing at Vice as you guys are asking the crew about a carpenter. What do you do?
Because only Isla
Well,
knows that.
I'm the only one that knows that. And I'm going to say, well, Wendy, do you think you know anyone who might be good? And is Chi standing next to me?
Where am I on the map?
Where do you want? Move yourself wherever you want to be. Revan, I've put you on the top deck. Ronan, I put you in one of the rooms.
I feel like I would be in the middle here. But who's...
I feel like I should probably move this to... Okay.
I put myself next to...
I did not represent the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it just seems
That's
like
fine.
a lot of work.
Is
So-
little red dude Vice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I would say
So I'm
orange,
right
but,
next to Vice. Oh, God. Okay.
I mean, move yourself wherever you want. It doesn't matter to me.
I do feel like that's
I can
where
make
my
it.
character would be.
Sure.
Okay.
You're part
Okay.
fighter. What are you worried about?
Anyway, yeah, so I'd say, hey, Wendy, and I've got like a piece of paper and I'm like scrawling notes. Can you think of anyone who'd be like really good at being a carpenter that could join our ship real fast like?
I kind of only know stuff about, like, explosives and fire. I don't think I could help with the carpentry stuff.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm like still looking down at the paper. And then I'm gonna go, okay, Sanders, do you think you know anyone? And I'm still looking down at the paper.
Sanders is just, ma'am, no ma'am. And that's it.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look up at Vice. Vice, how about you? You think you can think of anyone? I know you've done a lot more ship traveling than some of us.
It's a good question. It's kind of been a while since I've looked around for a carpenter.
I'm gonna look at Chi and back down while Vice is talking.
I feel like my contacts aren't really from around here, so I don't know if I'd be able to get you anybody quickly.
Can I insight check?
Sure, absolutely.
I'll nod and keep writing all that down.
Amanda, am I supposed to roll to like discern Isla's subtle glance at me? Or
Chi, roll an insight check
okay, cool.
as well.
So 21.
A 21. Yeah, there's just something about what Vice is saying that just feels like a lie. Like, you know that what he's saying is true, but it's missing the, like, genuine sort of quality to the way it's being said. And you can tell that it's being said in a... Joe just wrote, lying ho, in the chat. You can tell it's being said in a very careful way that avoids giving away specific details. Like, he should be saying that he knows people, like, maybe in Edgewater, where, like, he officially joined your crew. You know, he's leaving out the specifics, and it's just a little weird. Also, you know Vice to be sort of an awkward person. And now that you think about it, ever since you got back, he's lacked that sort of social awkwardness that is quintessentially him. And if any of you guys go back and listen, I have not been using Vice's voice at all since you guys came back.
I got a 23 for my insight, so I think...
Yeah,
I pick up what she's putting down.
You pick up, she's looking at the compass and, like, makes eye contact with you, looks at the compass, and you glance at the compass and you see that it's pointing at Vice.
Okay. I'm gonna mind link. I'll mind link with Darren, and I will say, "Oh my God, I can't. I don't want to in character say Eleanor Rigby. That seems too memey. Oh my God, that's not Vice. That's his first mate."
So, Crocker, what do you think about finding us
Well, when I think about it, you know, one of my best girlfriends, she was a pretty skilled carpenter. Unfortunately, she passed away 30 years ago, so I don't think she'd be much help right now.
Well, damn, that would have just been too convenient, wouldn't it?
I know.
I give you my condolences, Crocker.
Honestly, she was kind of a bitch.
I'm gonna. Gee, we're still mind linked, right?
We're still mind linked. I was gonna mind link with everyone else to like let them know, but if you want to say something, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say. Should I hit him?
I'll mind link with Isla. I would say, Darren wants to hit him. What's the plan? When do we act? I guess. Yeah, I'll say that. When do we act?
And I'll reply to Chi. Well, I think you can probably hit any time, but we would definitely want whoever, Eleanor Rigby, whatever the fuck her name is, we want her alive. So, we want to interrogate her. So as long as he doesn't kill her, I think it's okay, and I'll just hop away.
You just hop away? After having this conversation in your head, you just hop away?
No, not like, no, when Darren attacks, I'll just...
Oh, okay. I thought you were just, like, gonna right now just, like...
And then I immediately say, Harvey, you know of anyone?
Well, shoot, I mean, my expertise is not really in carpentry. I do like to whittle in my spare time, but the most I've ever done is just sort of like a little mini version of Eileen or Chick or Phil. I'm kind of working up to the more advanced carpentry skills. I'm not sure. Gosh, I wish I knew somebody. I can't think of anybody at the moment.
You're gonna need to show me these whittling things you've done. That sounds amazing.
Oh man, you're gonna make me, I don't know, they're not that good.
You're probably underselling yourself.
You are too kind.
I think I will, I'll just let Isla know, like, okay. I'll let Isla know, like, okay, I'm gonna tell everyone what's about to happen. And I'll give Darren permission to hit. And so I'll just mind link with everyone one at a time.
And Arthok is
Orthok,
Orthok,
I will actually give some context about the situation. I will say, hey, we believe this to be Father Mackenzie's first mate. We have a magical compass that points us to a person or item that we are thinking of. And when we thought of her, it pointed us to Vice. So we strongly suspect
as you're telling him this information, he directs his attention at Vice, and he says back to you, that person is under the effects of a disguised self.
Noted. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we're about to engage in combat or something. We'll try to keep them alive, and then I will mind link with Darren again and be like, permission to hit granted, but keep her alive.
Carl's Jr. How about?
Oh, Carl Jr. I don't fucking know any carpenter. Guy, come on. Think before you ask a goddamn question.
Hey, watch your tone, Junior. Watch your tone.
Answer to you.
Look, it's okay.
Well, you answer to her.
He just flicks you off.
I'll blow him a kiss.
Poll everyone before we went to like people we don't know.
I guess you have to look at somebody to mind link with them, right? So like, can you mind? Do you have to? Like, can you mind link with Ronan and Revan and cue them in to what's going on?
I never. Yeah, it's with. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's to any creature I can see within 60 feet. So the people that So Ronan doesn't know.
Ronan doesn't know. Revan, you've been just keeping an eye out on the main deck. Why don't you just go in and give me a perception check? Ronan, you cleared the living quarters above where everybody else is. What was your plan on where you wanted to go next?
My plan was to go down to the next floor and probably use the windows like you mentioned so I didn't interrupt the meeting.
Sure. Where you are now, you're in the position to go towards like the back end of the ship where like the kitchen and stuff are, but you could, because nobody is on the main deck, you could walk over and do like, you could get down to the other side. So it's which side would you want to go down and check first? Like the crew quarters or like the kitchen and like the rooms that are next to it?
Since I don't know what's going on, I probably would go check the crew quarters.
Okay. Sure. Just give me a stealth check.
I got a 15 on my perception.
15. Main deck looks fine. You're keeping an eye out. What'd you get?
I got a 1.
A 1.
I got a 1. It's +9, but it's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, so you come in through the window and you trip over, like, you come in through the window thinking it's gonna be all smooth, forget that there's a hammock placed directly in front of the window, and like a cartoon, fall into the hammock. It kind of flips a couple of times and then deposits you onto the floor in sort of a tumbling situation. Everybody that's below deck hears this, like, it's like Ronan falls and lands in the crew quarters, and everybody looks that direction.
What the hell was that? Did an animal get in or something?
And you guys watch Vice's hand go to...
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Okay, alright, kicking off. Everybody roll initiative.
There's your moment.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, man.
Holy
Even
shit,
me?
y'all.
Do I hear this, or am I just chilling?
Well, you need to
shit.
roll initiative anyway. Just cause.
I mean, I'll just chill upstairs if you want me to.
Would I have walked by Revan to, like, go do that? Because he's up on
Probably,
top, right?
probably.
Okay, I probably would have told him I was going below deck.
Yep. But you did say, Revan, that you wanted to keep an eye on the main deck and make sure nobody escaped.
Yeah.
But, oh wow, we're doing this.
I did
You would
say as soon
probably
as I
know
saw
that
Benji
I-
doing something, I was gonna disengage and back up.
Okay, hang on one second, and then we'll get back to that. Why do I always
so
roll
wild.
shit for...
Eleanor baby rolls shit.
I mean, most of the rest of us rolled kind of bad.
Yeah, we all kind of rolled pretty bad.
Oh my gosh, I got even worse for Orthok. Why is Orthok's name so close to Arthok?
I've been thinking that since session 1.
But the thing is, I
Or session 2,
named
when he showed up.
Arthok, like, at the very beginning of campaign 1, I named Arthok. He had a name the entire campaign. You just never knew it. Benji named Orthok. So that's just
Or
crazy.
the campaign.
Yeah, it's just, we just, great minds, I guess.
Yeah.
Think of
We shared a brain cell.
names that sound similar.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. All right. Darren, what'd you get?
10.
10. Ooh. Orlana.
21.
21. Ronan.
7.
7. Nice.
Doing great.
nice. Hoots.
15.
15. Revan.
I'm unmuted. 11.
11. On a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11. All right, we got those two. Isla.
15 as well.
15. Chi.
16.
16. All right, we got a diverse spread going on. Who out of Isla and Hoots, who would go first? Who's got the higher decks?
I had +5 for dex.
+4.
Okay. So Isla will go first. Cool. Let me change this music and then we'll get started. Crazy.
I can't believe this happened.
I can't believe this is happening either.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
There was music playing.
Man. Oh my god. I don't even know what to pick. Sure, why not? That sounds fine.
I like it.
Okay, top of the round. Well, okay, the hold person. What do I need to do for
Wisdom saving throw.
that? Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh. Okay. That's a 3.
That is a definite fail.
Oh, wow. Oh my god.
They are paralyzed for a minute.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, like, why
They take
even do
damage?
this combat?
No, hold person doesn't do damage. When I said hit, I didn't actually mean physically hit. I was casting hold person.
No,
but,
I'm saying they're held even if we do damage to them?
Yeah.
Or does it break
yes,
if we do damage?
At the end of their turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw. But they're paralyzed right now. But we can tie them up.
And remove weapons and et cetera, et cetera.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. That's clutch. Good job.
If they succeeded, I was
Easy
going to silvery
clap.
barbs.
Yeah, say I was waiting. I was waiting.
Even though it is a leveled spell, the restriction on casting 2 leveled spells only applies to bonus action. So you can use a reaction to cast a leveled spell.
Is hold person isn't being charmed, is it?
No, it's paralyzed.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me just double check.
Fucking clap.
Yeah. Wow, amazing. So that's effectively that's the surprise round. That's the thing that kicks off the combat. So Darren casts hold person, and you guys watch as Vice is going to grip a weapon, he freezes in place. And you watch all the muscles in his neck tense as Darren casts a spell. Orlana, it is your turn.
Word. I guess I'll go over to him and start tying him up.
All right, yeah, of course. Yeah, you tie him up. Yeah, it feels weird to play out this combat. Do we need to leave combat? I know we just got here, but
I don't think. I mean,
I would like to search and remove all weapons.
Yes.
okay,
Yeah, there's that.
okay, okay. So Orlana ties him up. That's her action.
I'm gonna hold him at bow point too.
Yeah, absolutely. You're holding your bow, your
Yeah.
fancy, watery,
one.
magical bow at him.
Bloodbringer.
We should take a moment to read what that bow does, or what it can do in a second. But anyway, Chi, it's your turn. What are you doing?
You could cast Zone of Truth, and we could interrogate.
Are you muted? No, you're not.
I'm not. Hello.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. I was very quiet. We could do that. We could do that, couldn't we? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I was gonna go remove weapons, but now that we have this, I will.
Well, he kind of fucked up his initiative, so there's 5 more of you that can remove his weapons.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll cast Zone of Truth. I believe. Hang on.
Can he talk when he's paralyzed?
No. Right? Wait. Shit.
We don't need to cast Zone of Truth if he can't talk.
Well, I mean, hold person can be dropped at any moment.
Can be dropped once a week.
And I mean, y'all were working on tying him up, right?
yeah.
and he's tied up. Yeah.
He is
So, yeah.
tied up. He is effectively restrained, I would believe.
So he's not going anywhere.
Well, technically, with hold person, he's
Yeah.
paralyzed?
Literally cannot move,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and can't move or speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe hold it to cast until we drop hold person or something.
Okay. No, that's fine. Can I? Can I just remove his weapons then, or her weapons? Let's be honest.
Yeah, you remove their weapons.
Yeah. I guess that'll just be my turn, huh?
Sure. Isla, are you doing anything?
I would like to search for any additional secret hidden weapons.
Sure.
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, what else could we find out?
That was really bad, and I know it's gonna fail, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that nice inspiration you gave me last week.
Sure.
Because I'm worried that there's some hidden weapons.
A stone has been cast.
That's way better. Okay. Investigation. That's a 19.
19. You find on their person a scroll of teleport.
Mm-hmm.
And you also find the lead box that you know contains the earring.
Oh my.
Closer than you think!
Hell yeah!
Closer than you think! There's deception! Oh, that's what she was talking about! Oh my god!
Take it right back to
I'm
Father
living for Claudia
y'all.
freaking the fuck out.
Holy shit!
We were about to take it right back to Father Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Not anymore, baby!
Amazing.
Oh.
Amazing.
Oh man.
So good.
And I continued, I help Orlana make sure that everything is squared away for
sure.
restraining.
Great. Hoots, do you do anything?
Yeah, Hoots will just position up on as well with the spear.
Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
For sure. Revan, you are up on the top deck. You don't know that any of this is happening. You're having a grand old time. What are you doing?
I hear nothing.
Give me a perception check.
That'll be a 16.
16. I'll say you probably hear Isla going it's the earring! I don't know. I imagine Isla would kind of freak out about finding that.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So you know that something is happening below deck. So
I'll probably move closer to the stairs, but I'm not gonna
go all the way down.
go all the way down.
Okay, sure.
Where are the stairs to get down?
They're hard to see because technically they're hidden. I think you have to enter the ship to get. You know what? I'm gonna help you out. Because I'm a good person sometimes. We're gonna put you there, okay?
Okay.
And that would put you down there whenever you finally go down. Okay. Darren, it's your turn.
Okay. So. I think.
This is wild.
I know.
I'm debating whether or not to cast sleep as well. Additional two. Okay, so that's. Sorry, gotta do math real quick.
My least favorite thing.
9, 11.
Do any of y'all fidget while the session is going on? Do you things that you fidget
Oh god,
with
yeah.
in your
Oh
hands?
god, yeah.
I have to have a pointy die in my hands. I'm always holding either a D4 or some D10s. And it's my pointiest die.
Yeah, I do that.
I'll do
Okay,
that
so
with
that's-
D4s, or I've started using a new pen and I'll just sit here and twist it.
Yeah, I used to play with a paper clip while the session was going on.
I do this constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yep. I've broken a number of pins that way. Yes.
I'm gonna cast sleep at 4th level
Okay.
while maintaining concentration on hold person.
Sure.
'Cause sleep is not concentration.
Yes, correct. That is
So give me a
what
sec
makes it frustrating.
give me a sec to. Oh, also that it has no saving throw. It just happens.
Yeah. We
Let
love
me
those.
grab
We love those.
11d8.
11d8. I'll be interested to know if you hit the
Me too, honestly.
hit point.
Is it possible on 11d8?
I like theoretically
Okay.
possible, but like I'm not sure.
It probably won't. 9.
If you rolled all 8s.
This is a
That's like a 1 in like.
peek behind the curtain. This is a 12th
trillion.
level spellcaster.
There's no shot they
Oh.
only have 80.
Oh my goodness, 12th
Wow.
level?
She's up there.
Okay.
She's up there.
Fuck.
So I have
And we just bodied her.
9 here. Okay.
Y'all totally owned her.
So,
I'm so impressed.
That
So proud of you guys.
Thank you.
20, 40.
I'm also super glad y'all are dealing with her here.
Me
Because
too.
it would have been a
Five.
bitch to deal with her and Mackenzie at the same time.
I'm like legit thinking about that
It's
and like
56.
56 is not enough.
I figured it probably wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You're pretty close, but yeah, not enough.
And I am going to give Bardic Inspiration
Inspiration.
to let's give it a Chi.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is Vice's turn. All I can do is make that wisdom save again, right?
Vice, quote unquote, she
What
says.
a quote Vice. It doesn't matter because I'm restrained, but I got a nat 20 for a 20.
Just because I can.
Oh, silver barb.
I'm gonna use my once a day silvery barbs.
Absolutely do it.
I was debating it, but I was like, I mean, she's restrained.
4.
Just for the own.
Yeah.
Just for the own.
Yeah, all you
It's another-
players
it's another
out there
6
that
seconds.
think that, or all you DMs out there that think that Silvery Barbs is broken, it's totally not. It's fine. It's cool. I had 2 years of having to re-roll my nat 20s.
That's funny.
This is nothing.
We had a
Nothing.
we had a character that could basically silvery barbs like 4 times a day or some
Chronomancy.
shit like
What?
that.
Without
What?
using a spell slot, you know?
What?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
No way.
All right, so
Oh, actually, hang on. Silvery barbs is also I have a.
you get to give that inspiration to somebody.
I will give
Or the advantage, yeah.
creature
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see within range. I can choose myself. We'll give Isla that advantage on next
Sure.
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you make within a minute.
Donka.
Ronan,
Shine.
it
Did
is
she
your
fail?
turn. Before you leave this room, give me a perception check.
Did she fail when silvery barbed?
Yeah.
15.
She got a 4. 15. Let's see. Okay. You are probably about to leave the room because you hear some things happening. And the lamplight flickers off of a reflective surface near the door. And it catches your eye. And you see that tucked within Vice's bag, you see just the faintest peeking glimpse of a jar.
Of a jar?
Of a jar.
What?
Okay. Can I open the bag without
Really?
touching the jar?
Sure. You open the bag without touching the jar. In the jar, by the door, you see a collection of faces. One is Vice's. 2 seem to match the individuals that you saw, found the bodies of in Navalor. Wearing the
Oh.
face that she keeps in the jar by the door.
Shut up!
You killed Vice!
Look, Vice was supposed to die a long, long time ago.
Okay.
He lived
All right.
well past his
All
date.
right.
Was he supposed to get killed by Arthok?
Oh yeah, he was gonna be like one of the first people that he was
This
the
is, like,
first one
worse,
after
though.
Grimace, but y'all caught on to Arthok way too soon. He's been living on borrowed time this entire time.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad we gave him an extra, like, however the fuck long.
Okay, rest in peace, Vice. We have to win this campaign for Vice, y'all. I don't care about nobody else.
People.
Okay.
Oh my.
So I'm gonna pick up the bag. And I assume I hear stuff that's going on. So I'll bring the bag with me into the other room. Can I, like... Orthok is in there, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I just, like, walk over to him and show him the...
You literally have just enough movement to get next to him. So yeah, you walk across,
Just
and
hold it up
you
and
just
say,
hold this. And
if you need evidence, I found it.
Amazing. It's Orthok's turn next. So he's going to look at you guys, the rest of you, and yeah, he's gonna say, are we killing him or questioning him?
Questioning.
Oh?
Yeah, we need to question him.
We need answers.
Okay. Understood. He's going to point at Vice, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic.
You can choose which effect of the spell, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And he's going to cast Dispel Magic, and you guys watch as Vice's form changes to that of the elven woman you recall from your last battle with Father Mackenzie. She's frozen in place, but you can just see this, like, burning fury in her eyes.
Are the ropes still tied on her, or do they need to be adjusted?
They're still tied around her, but I will say, Arthok, with the rest of his turn, he'll just move and stand behind Vice, but also in a way that blocks the stairwell.
Okay.
And that is his turn. Orlana, it's your turn. Now, I guess we're back to the top of the round, so, like, is anybody dropping anything? Like, I know we were holding a zone of truth, potentially. Like, what do we want to do? Like, you've got Vice restrained, so if you want to leave that, like, you've taken their weapons, if you want to leave combat and go into, like, potential zone of truth and interrogation mode, like, we can do that.
Emily,
I'm okay with that.
You were
if everyone
saying
else is.
Yeah.
should we cast silence or something to prevent verbal spells?
But I realize she can't talk to us if silence is
I do have
Except
blindness,
for
deafness.
Mind Link.
So for mind link.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
But
I
does
could do that.
Mind Link work for Zone of Truth?
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Zone of truth.
I mean, that could work then. I'm just worried about
Yeah.
her
No, I
somehow
know.
managing to get out of here.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That's valid.
Barton's deception. Can't speak. Okay, it says on a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius if they fail.
Sorry, that's what they look like. What they look like.
Well, who look like? So Amanda, I guess to at least going off of the spell description of Zone of Truth, would you define like speaking a deliberate lie? Would you define that to be mental, physical?
I would give you it, because in my interpretation, like, they fully are under the effect of Zone of Truth, so it would compel them in whatever way where they're, like, you know, speaking, you know? Like, we have that mental dialogue that we keep in our heads, and I think it's the same, you know?
Okay. So then,
So it might be worth it to cast silence to prevent her from managing to slip away somehow.
I would need to cast Zone of Truth, and Zone of Truth, I believe, has a verbal component. It does. So I would have to cast Zone of Truth first, probably, and then silence.
Yeah. So like Zone of Truth, and then silence, and then I'll drop Cold Person.
Okay. So
are both like is one? Sorry, I dropped a die.
Silence is not
Are they both
concentration.
concentration? Okay.
No, silence is not concentration.
Of course, silence isn't concentration because
Why would it be?
Or
That
wait,
would
no, sorry.
be-
Zone of Truth is not concentration.
silence
see.
might be.
Is silence concentration? Silence might be.
I feel like
Let's
silence
see.
has to be.
Yeah, silence is concentration, but they
Wouldn't
both
put it
have the
past
same
them.
time. But Zone of Truth isn't concentration,
Correct.
so they can be cast at the same time.
Wow. Okay, so what's happening?
Okay. I would like to first cast Zone of Truth. It's a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range, so I will probably send it on Eleanor. I guess I could have templates somewhere, theoretically, here.
I got you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just put Eleanor right in the middle there. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma save. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which you would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth. I believe, Amanda, with our inspiration, with our stones, we can cast or throw. Cast giving ourselves advantage, throw.
Or me disadvantage.
Giving you disadvantage. I would like to throw a stone so that Eleanor has disadvantage on her charisma save. Was that true?
Sure. Absolutely. Grab another D20. Okay.
Technically, everyone else in the radius also has to roll.
A well-chosen stone, because the die that I had been using, I rolled a nat 20 with. The other die, I rolled an 8 plus 3 is 11.
That does fail.
So I imagine that's a fail.
Yeah. I guess
Good
yeah,
job.
it says until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma save. So I mean, for shits and giggles, we can all roll.
Look, I don't want to tell her anything.
I rolled a
accidentally spell
15.
anything.
Hold up, let me see.
I rolled a.
What's your DC, Claudia?
It's 15.
It's a what?
15.
Okay,
Hey, you
so
got
I
just
saved.
that.
I got
Karok
17.
rolled. Sorry, not Karok. Oh my god.
Carrot,
my God.
another plane.
Orthok rolled 23.
Okay, I mean, he's cool.
He is a charisma caster, so.
That is a paladin, yeah.
He's a pally.
Funny. Hot damn.
Hey, question while we're waiting on rolls. Are there spells that don't require a verbal component that require sight? Because I could cast blindness just to be safe.
Counterspell?
Counterspell,
maybe?
yeah.
There are plenty of spells that
But
require a
technically,
line of sight, but
every spell is going to require something somatic,
Yeah.
and if she's
Counter-
tied
you've
up,
also
Yeah, that's
already
true.
Okay,
taken you've taken a scroll of teleport off of her.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we have her tied up, so any somatic components
and
can't
she's
happen.
below
That's true.
deck. You
Okay,
know
okay.
she can cast fly, but you've put her in a space where that wouldn't help her. So you've done a really good job of nullifying all of her strengths and all of her
Subjugating.
ways out. So
Wait, so do we even need to
Really,
cast silence then?
really good job. You could if you want to. It's up to you guys. It
All right,
doesn't
don't hottie,
fully matter.
honeypot us here, okay? We do.
Let me
What?
double
What do you think,
check.
Jeff?
She's telling
make
us about how
a-
good a job we did. Tired her
Make
up.
everybody make We just lost Caroline for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. If I remember correctly,
Smoochie.
If I remember correctly, there are spells with verbal components only. I think Healing Word might be one of them, but I don't think there's any that does not, or you know what I mean? Like
everything has
offensive
to.
or utility.
Yeah.
Amanda's trying to butter us up right now and tell us about how good a job we did restraining her, and then there's gonna be something that
She's gonna kick
It's-
something
I
out
mean-
from under us.
You're kind of right, yeah.
It's sort of
Oh, her internet
her
went
internet
out.
went out.
Oh, no.
Rip. We're also
Such a juicy
all
part,
of my
too.
cameras are messed up right now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's fine. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, so this is sort of a weird thing. Like, most elves get Misty Step, like, because they're elves. But I am using an altered stat block. Like, I'm using a different character stat block for her. But, like, theoretically, elves would get Misty Step, and you know that that has a verbal component. Like, you spellcasters would know that. So just keep that in mind. Like, it's
Oh, yeah,
it's
we would
wishy-washy,
need
but
the
like
silence.
theoretically, she should be able to Misty Step.
Okay, yeah.
I will play Caroline for the rest of the session. She has asked someone to play for her because her internet
Okay,
went out.
let's pause for a second
Aw.
and let me fix the cameras. I'm
right.
gonna just switch us off the map if that's cool. Like,
Okay.
That's
at
fine.
least in terms of like the video, because I feel like we're kind of done with that.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Caroline. We'll miss you.
so there is
See
a
ya,
verbal
homie.
component to Misty Step.
It's only verbal for Misty Step.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I knew Healing Word was only verbal, which makes sense.
What is she saying?
I don't know.
Poor Caroline. Such
I
a
know.
big one to miss.
I know.
I know.
Hey, she got Bloodbringer, so
Yes, we'll have to read off like what all it does,
do.
because it does some pretty cool stuff. It is. I'll tell you what it's like, what it's based off of. Most of my vestiges are like reskins of the Critical Role vestiges, and I'll
right.
tell you which one it is in a second. I've been working on. My goal is by the end of the campaign, everybody has a vestige. So I've been working on all of y'all's stuff. So, okay, I'm good with cameras. So, all right. So, what's the plan? Silence
Okay.
is happening potentially.
Yes, and I believe there's no save for silence. It just happens.
There is no save because, of course.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere. I'll center it on her as well.
Sure.
Um,
Wow.
Okay, guys. So she has failed Zone of Truth. So she cannot lie. Okay.
She can't lie,
So
and now silence is happening. So we're like effectively out of combat, right?
I think so.
I think so,
that's
too.
interesting.
Okay, then I'm gonna take this music down and switch us to something else. All right, so
Perfect.
what's going on? How much time is Zone of Truth?
It is
Both of them are
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
10 minutes. That's a decent amount of time, to be honest.
Yep.
So as soon as I hear like nothing, I'm gonna drop hold person.
Got this music. Oh God, this is
Oh,
good.
wait, hold
Oh,
up.
I just
no.
picked a random thing, so.
It's quite heavy.
Okay.
Benji,
You
what are
dropped
looking at?
hold person?
Yeah, I dropped hold person.
Okay.
I didn't actually need to because
You don't
like
need to.
she doesn't need to move her mouth to telepathically
right.
speak with you.
It's
wanna
it's
concentrate
whatever
on
you
something.
want. If you want to take that back, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll keep it up just for shits and giggles.
I'm a generous DM.
To like, I guess, just
At times?
to intimidate her more. We have you. You're tied up. You cannot.
You see like
fucking
a
move.
vein in her forehead. She's pissed. All right,
Okay.
so what's happening?
So what questions do we want to ask her? I want to know what her fucking name is for one. So we'll ask
Question
that.
number one.
I'm thinking yes or no questions are kind of the go here because then she can't like lie by omission or she can't like, I don't know.
I would
How
like
much
to
we talk
know exactly what Father Mackenzie's planning. I mean, I know we know, but like having it confirmed would be nice.
Is he? I'll ask if he's in Braylock right now. Like we think so, but I just want the.
You have used the compass, and it did
'cause we
suggest
have
it was that direction.
We have the general direction.
And the
but I just
jail
wanna make sure.
told you that that's where he was going.
Oh shit. Okay, well then let's not do that then. Let's not waste time on that. Probably. If I had to guess. Maybe. A low priority question. What maybe what Mackenzie's gonna do on April 22? Is that it? 22, is that the date at the new moon?
Bill
Yes.
22.
Wow. So what is Mackenzie doing on April 22? I want to ask, where's Allie?
Where's Allie?
Where's Larry Graves as well? I think she might know something about that.
Graves.
So where's Alaric? That's another one. Okay, so where's Alaric? What is Mackenzie doing on the new moon? What her fucking name is? As a low priority question, we can confirm maybe Mackenzie's location in Braylock. Anybody else have any?
I mean, shit about Shar.
Just random question. Would we have seen Isla like take the box off of her?
Oh yeah, I was definitely like,
For
oh my
sure.
god, it's the earring, we found it. I would have been very excited about finding that.
That's what cued Revan into something happening below deck. So, you know the earring is now in y'all's possession, in the lead-lined box.
I'm gonna walk over to and just like tap on Isla's shoulder and just motion.
To make sure it's in it. Yeah, I guess I'll open it and make sure the earring's in the box.
The earring is inside.
Just wanted to make sure.
Fair.
No, that's fair. That's really
Fair.
fair.
I have made you quite paranoid. That is justified.
Indeed. What else?
The spell scroll, you said it's for teleport?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a 7th level scroll.
So we have teleport now.
You might
I
have to
have
roll
that
to
in
see
my-
if it works, but yes,
I mean,
you technically
yes.
have access to a teleport. Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Amanda, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, gracious DM. Oh man.
Oh no, that's the worst thing I could have given you.
You been bitching about that.
Oh my god.
Sail there. We can just.
I've made a mistake.
Hey, isn't this a bingo space?
You haven't used it yet.
Now we're about to make Amanda pop a vein.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. I have also had like a shit ton of wine by this point. So like,
That's fair.
look, Amanda's very happy and it's fine.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, I can't think of anything else at the moment of things to ask. Maybe.
Okay, well, maybe ask one of these questions. We've
All
talked
right,
about
I will
what
first.
the
I will.
questions are.
I will first. So I will mind link with her, and I will say, "What is your name?"
Eleanor.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's fucking Eleanor Rigby. Eleanor Rigby.
That's so funny. I was waiting for some other Elven name.
It was honestly, it was originally going to be a totally different name that had nothing to do with the song, but I mean, like water upon a cliff face, you wore me down over time. So
perfect.
it's Eleanor Rigby.
Okay. Okay. All right. Shit, it's actually her. Perfect. We have fully committed to the bit.
I mean,
so-
she keeps a face in the jar by the door, so.
Yeah. So I'll then ask, what is Mackenzie doing on April 22?
what he's been instructed to do.
Oh no.
What have you been instructed?
I can be
Instructed by
evasive.
who?
Me.
Instructed by who?
Okay, yeah, good follow-up. Who has been instructing him?
Shar
Yeah, okay.
and the wise one.
The wise one, okay. Do I recognize that epithet for anybody in the Pantheon?
Roll a history check. It's gonna be very high DC.
It's Dietrich!
What?
It has to be Dietrich the Wise! It's Dietrich the fucking Wise! That's not great roll! That's an... what was it? History. That's a 14.
I mean, it's... You don't know for certain, but you can certainly make your own opinions and thoughts.
You have inspiration. You have bardic inspiration.
You do have bardic inspiration.
Why the fuck not? Okay, so that's a D8, right? Or D10?
Yes.
D8.
Let me double check what it is right now. I think it's still a D8.
I think it is a D8.
Yes, it's a D8.
Okay. Thank you for reminding me.
When does it switch to a D10?
I think level 10 maybe.
Okay.
There.
Well, that wasn't much help. That's a 16 now.
What was that?
A 16 now.
16. Yeah, you don't know for certain. You can certainly form your own opinions.
Just ask. Who's the wise one?
Okay, yeah, sure. Who is the wise one?
Nobody really knows, but he has a plan.
All right. Well, that means he would again is more fuel to the fire of Dietrich the Wise. But why is Dietrich Sharon? That doesn't make sense. Maybe he's not Sharon, but just crazy.
Dietrich's just a power hungry bitch. Like,
yeah, he's just no. There goes a line.
Sorry, Joe. Dietrich was a character from the last campaign. He kind of didn't amount to anything due to me being completely surprised and him just being totally owned in a combat encounter. So they're wondering if maybe this is him, because they did defeat him, but he is a lich, and liches can just sort of like come back after like a certain amount of time if you don't destroy their phylactery, their like source of their like life force. So they're like, maybe this is him, because he's a loose thread from the last campaign that really never was fully dealt with. So
he also in addition, so before the Mythic Six with the Mythic Six, you had Helm's Watch, and that was the group that Dietrich was part of. They were like the original heroes of Aurelia, and there was like, and they were all kind of analogous to like people in the Mythic Six. So Dietrich the Wise, the Eloquent, Elfina the Kind, Servius the Just, Torbjorn the Strong, baby, and then Nefer the Swift. And so they all were kind of linked to our characters in some way, but Dietrich just fell off and became a bitch.
Yeah, he sort of fell to the dark side, as we should say.
Yeah.
Dietrich the bitch? Is that...
Yeah, Dietrich the bitch, man.
New canonical name.
What a sad little bitch he was.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. No,
because,
that was Lilith.
Lilith was all... There can be many bitches, okay?
Indeed.
I've had too much
that delivery
wine.
took me out, man.
I've had way
great.
too much wine. It's a problem. Continue.
Did you drink wine because of the stress of the game?
I had a very tall glass of white wine, and then I've had like 2 decent-sized glasses of red now, so...
She was stressed, and she was like, fuck, man.
Well,
okay,
tomorrow's Monday, so what do you expect from me?
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so... But yeah, so there's that context. Nobody really knows, but he has a plan. Okay, that's a plan. Where is Alaric Graves?
I expect he is with the father.
Can you ask if he's been like brainwashed into being like a Father Mackenzie cult follower or whatever? Or if he's just being kept in some sort of anti-magic field?
How would I ask this? I'll just say, have you not seen him since Mackenzie collected him from Alanthir?
Hang on. Let me double check my notes real quick. I've been with your crew for a long time. When I left, Allie was being tortured. Wonder if he held up.
That is
I collectively
terrible.
get flicked off by all of you.
That is terrible. Okay.
Sorry.
No. I mean, it's on brand.
It is on brand.
Is Mackenzie in Braylock now? He could just be en route. Or some shit. She probably wouldn't know, though, because she's been with us.
Hang on, let me double check.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's been with us, she probably won't know. But can't hurt to ask. Fuck.
She'll just say, that's the plan.
Okay.
Eleanor Bigby.
It can't hurt to ask if she knows anything about the people going missing.
Oh, that's true. It's true.
She might not know nothing, but, you know.
She might know something. Okay. We know that I'll start with like Fortune's Favor. We know Fortune's Favor disappeared. What information do you have on that? What's it about?
Nothing. There's plenty that I don't know.
Okay, alright. Shit, y'all.
Can anyone
Why?
think of any other questions?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Like, why didn't you just go back?
That's a good question. Yeah, because you could have just taken the earring
And gone.
like, why? The only other thing I can think of is like intel, and maybe she was just sending to Mackenzie.
And I mean, we were about to take her right back to Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either that
yeah.
or she decided she wanted to humiliate us.
Yeah, I'll just ask, why did you assume Vice's form and be on her crew?
I needed an in. Someone that you trusted. Father Mackenzie believed that you, and she looks at Isla, held the power of one of the earrings. Only recently did you reveal that to be false in your
Damn it, I know.
conversation.
Oh, you knew? Damn it. Okay.
That's right, Vice was there for that. You need to ask if she's communicated that to Father Mackenzie.
Okay. And does Father Mackenzie know that?
I'm always forthright with my father. I know, why is that so creepy? Oh,
Okay. All right. Why did Mackenzie take Alaric?
We needed a reliable way to get Isla to Braylock.
Was that before or after?
Yeah.
Was that before that she really? Well, because she just found out, so they kidnapped Allie like months ago. So that was the way from me to Braylock.
I was like, yeah. Why do you need Allie or Isla? Okay. Oh no. And see, now that they technically don't have a use for Allie anymore, since you don't have.
Well, except we have the earring, and they still want to draw us there.
God. Yeah. What has Mackenzie been instructed to do on April 22? I don't think I asked that.
Gosh.
Haha!
A ritual is to be performed to grant Mackenzie power and to spread night across the realm.
Okay.
What kind of power?
I was going to say, I'll say, does Mackenzie have everything he needs for that ritual?
Apart from one thing, now.
The earring.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Okay. You guys want to know what kind of power? Is that what I heard?
Just made me nervous when she said that.
Yeah. What kind of power for Mackenzie?
Well, we won't know until we see it.
Oh, she didn't tell you.
Well, I don't think she
knows herself.
Yeah, she may not be aware of it entirely. Okay.
I meant Shar, sorry. Shar might not have said.
Say that again?
I meant Shar, sorry. Like Shar might not have said specifically what was
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And to spread night. Okay, and now, just because I'm curious, okay, you say to spread night across the realm. That sounds like just darkness. Is there anything more to that you know of?
I mean, eternal darkness. No moon, no sun.
Sorry, I'm reading. I just now saw Benji's messages. Okay, yeah. No, that's what I'm thinking, Benji. I'm like, shit.
He doesn't have the other thing.
He doesn't have the thing.
He can't do the ritual.
So audience, the question that's been posed in the chat is, so hear me out. What if we just don't go to Braylock until after the double new moon? So that's what's been talked about in the chat. Like,
yeah.
And
as a potential way of thwarting Father Mackenzie's plans.
I agree with that because I think that just puts everything else at risk if we're there. Now that we have the earring.
I will say, just to put this on your on your radar, he has Allie. So do you want to wait to save Allie, or do you want to try to get there as quickly as possible?
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole.
So just something to think about.
Emily, you're muted.
Oh. You are muted, Emily.
You're still muted. Maybe check your mic.
LMAO. Okay. You need
for a
to.
hot minute. I was like,
Yeah, I know, it's fine. You need to confirm that the ritual can legitimately only be done on the double new moon. Are there other dates that it can be done
it
on?
is Avril 13th right now.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you know, it takes maybe a week to get to Braylock from Alamthir. So if you left, like, as soon as you could potentially get there before the 22nd. Potentially. And you could make good time, who knows? Things happen. If you roll well while you're traveling, you could make good time and make up a day. That happened while you were on your way here, so something to consider.
Yeah.
We also have a scroll of teleport.
We do have that, remember. Let's not
We
forget.
also might, like, smash our faces into shit in Braylock and take hella damage.
Scroll of teleport. I can't believe
I will ask something else. I will say, if Mackenzie does not have the earring for Avril 22, will that thwart the ritual?
It definitely wouldn't help.
And just to be clear, this can only happen on Avril 22.
That's the big day.
Okay.
If she could flick you off, she totally would.
Oh, I
She'd
know.
be giving you every crude gesture. Possible.
I mean, that's kind of everything I can think of to ask y'all. Anybody have any last questions?
Will he kill Allie if we don't show up by April 22nd?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he likely to?
He only needs Allie to get you.
He only needs Allie to get her. And if he doesn't need her, he's probably killed him already.
Though I suppose if he's already converted him, then it's fine.
What does Mackenzie do to convert people? What's his process?
Mostly a combination of torture and magical manipulation.
Tracks with what I saw.
Like, modify memory?
Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes torture is enough.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's dark and sad.
It's dark and sad. I'm
surprised I didn't think about Zone of Truth. But I'm also not surprised at all.
I guess I wonder what Mackenzie's going to do after the 22 if we're not there. Like, I don't know. But I don't think Eleanor would know that either. Actually, no, I'll say. If Mackenzie had any plans for the ritual falling through, what were they afterward?
The ritual will not follow through.
Why do you think that?
Because I have faith in my father.
Gross.
Yeah. Why is that gross? But it like is. It's so slimy and disgusting.
I know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
All the lonely people.
Oh boy.
Not wrong.
Man, I can't wait till y'all are done with all the Mackenzie people, because they are so disgusting to play as.
All the Mackenzie people.
Where do they all come from?
I mean, your brain, we know that.
You.
I know. Just blame the depression, okay, guys? Just blame it on that. Okay. I can't be held accountable for the dark thoughts that enter my head.
So if we can't think of anything else to ask, how do we want to close this out then? Like, we've interrogated her, so now what? Like,
should we kill her?
Because I'm willing to bet that she has been converted, that she was someone else. But that means we'd have to, like, I mean, Orthok could probably assist in that, actually. Orthok could probably assist in restoring her memory and things like that.
That's a lot of faith.
Additional thought.
In a stat block I looked up over break.
There is nothing to keep her, I mean, assuming we drop whatever and don't kill her and give her to Orthok, there's nothing to keep her from messaging Mackenzie and saying, they found us out, you can get rid of him.
Exactly. So it's kind of in our best interest to kill her. But he's going to know probably, because they'll probably send and then won't get anything back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, the only thing is that she can't, if we do kill her, she won't be a threat in the future. That's kind of the only thing, I think, differentiating killing and not killing.
Yeah.
Isla, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
At advantage.
Okay.
Ooh. Gracious DM.
Very gracious.
Intelligence.
Ooh.
16.
16. You recall in your time being held prisoner aboard his ship that oftentimes when sending was used, he often relied on his first mate to do all of the casting of it. Mm-hmm. You do know that, like, technically the spell is available to clerics, so, like, he could any day prepare it and be able to do it. But you do know that generally he relies on his first mate, Eleanor, to have prepared it, rather than using it himself.
I will convey that to the party.
You probably have to step outside of the silent range to do so. I don't know if you're in range.
Well, yeah.
But,
audience, just FYI, in the chat it has been posed the question, so hear me out. What if we leave the earring with Orthok?
With all of the warnings.
Interesting.
We could. I mean...
someone else we trust in Alamthir.
The thing is, like, to be honest, that thing needs to be with the Order of the Platinum Shield. Let's be honest, you know? Like,
yeah, true.
You know?
Or with the Court of Stars. But...
Or with the Court of Stars, or, like, an organization that knows that, like, magical artifacts are functions sometimes.
And that they have the ability to deal with it.
Yeah.
I assume that as this whole, like, mental interrogation has been carrying out, like... You've been filling Orthok in on what's happening, yes? Is that safe to assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then you would watch him grow, like, increasingly concerned as this, like, interrogation pans out. And he looks very, like, angry and frustrated.
Okay. Well, who would like to kill Eleanor?
Eleanor Rigby, la 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 la.
Should one of us do it? If we kill someone, then our coins.
Should we kill her?
No, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, well, okay. It matters. But, like, also, well, because, okay. Yes, if we kill someone, it stacks up on our coins. But also, if someone is, well, I don't know. We might just have more time to it.
Our coins do have, like, a cap of 1,000, and I think we were pretty fine on that after we contained Orthok.
What was the number the last time we
Oh man, it's been so long.
Shit.
I
What
really don't
was the
know.
number?
Had a
I don't
number.
know.
You definitely had a number. Because Orthok...
'Cause-
Not
He had
Orthok.
numbers.
Damn it. Arthok was keeping count.
He had numbers.
Well, and he
yeah.
like massacred the entire.
He did kill
Yeah,
a full
he
town of
killed-
people.
Yeah.
whole
All
bunch of
the
people.
lonely people. Stop singing the song, Amanda. Stop it. Okay. I'm finding my notes. Finding my notes. Still looking for my notes and not finding my notes.
We could just have Orthok, like, I don't know, take her out, TBH, if we were worried about that.
I mean, his organization probably has the resources to have her imprisoned. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of killing people anymore because,
That's
you know,
fair.
I had that whole thing and, like,
fair.
I don't really want to kill people anymore. It feels like kind of a bad thing for me to participate in. So,
No, it's fair. That's totally fair.
Oh my gosh. This will go down as like a campaign with the least number of kills. Like, I've killed more people than y'all have killed.
yes.
Easy.
You.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pull out my dagger and look over at Chi.
And yeah, she will just kind of, I think what I'll do is, I think before we kill her maybe, or I guess I don't know, because I haven't been really conveying this information to y'all as it's been going on. I don't think, I mean, I guess I have been. I could just like, mind link. I could do that. So I guess I have been. Or I had the ability to. I just didn't think about it. So, I guess we're all on the same page then. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just sort of, I see like Darren, take out, his knife, and then, I'll just kind of like, you know, kind of gesture to Eleanor, and she will just look away.
Yeah, I'm gonna look away too.
Also, is silence also 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if Zone of Truth is gone, and silence is also gone. That's annoying. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I'll probably like cover my ears or some shit.
I mean, it's silent.
Is silence still up? Like, I don't know how long it's been.
I'd say we're nearing the close of both spells, so...
Okay, they're both up then. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll just step behind her and like
Kill her.
grab the top of her head and slit her throat.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, with her restrained and, you know, magically held in place, yeah, it's easy to do. You slit her throat. Blood gushes from her neck. And as the spells of Hold Person and Silence and Zone of Truth all fade away, you guys all double over in nausea. As you've taken this life, something you haven't done in months. Literal months.
Yeah.
For us, it's literally been over a year since you guys have taken a life of a humanoid. You double over in this nausea, and it takes a while to just sort of like fight the wave of that feeling. But when it passes, you all come up feeling just a little bit stronger. And now you all have the ability to cast Water Walk twice a day.
Water Walk's a cool spell. As we get over that, I kind of hate that we just. I hate this curse. God. I will also cast Gentle Repose on Eleanor's body. That way she doesn't become undead.
Eleanor Rigby. Amazing. Amazing.
Hot damn, you guys.
Good lord. That was definitely not what I thought it would be.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow. That was so... I'm so impressed, honestly.
I'm so glad. I feel like for so long we were kind of like, I don't know, not fully like meshing, but I feel like today and yesterday we've just been like
some real clutch decisions.
London.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I have to give a stone to Bigler for using the compass. You know, I feel like I have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's used her inspiration.
I know. I feel like I have to do that.
What's crazy is like this not at all was what I'm trying to accomplish either. It just
fair.
Happened.
Totally fair. I don't think any of us thought this is how this would go today.
Mm-mm.
I was expecting this to happen I was gonna y'all were gonna go out to drinks with Ronald and Donald. I was gonna maybe read my poem there and then use the rest of the revelry of the night to kind of slip away and just sort of slink away. And we would have seen if maybe I beat your passive perception. It would have been I don't know, maybe it would have happened, maybe it wouldn't have, and I would have tried to get away. But I would have also made a point to try and talk to Isla and just confirm a couple things, because you did talk on the ship about Father Mackenzie having the earring power within him and not you. And so I would have tried to get with you at some point and talk to you about that and just confirm a couple things before I fully left. And we would have seen if that conversation made me suspicious or not,
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, it could have been totally different. But this was so interesting. This is so fascinating. But you kill Eleanor Rigby, you're on your ship. She's bound, Orthok is standing there, all of these spells drop, once she's dead, and he'll just sort of say, I think you've dealt with a very significant threat. What are your plans following this? It seems that there is a substantial threat in Braylock. What do you need?
Well, we can't take the earring to him because he needs that. Mackenzie needs that for his ritual. But we know he has Allie, and
I'm worried he's gonna kill Allie.
Do we know how long he's been in Braylock?
When did?
At least 6 months.
At least 2 days. Well, no, in Braylock, at least 2 days, because that's when we tracked him there. Yeah. Allie was taken from the jail 2 months ago, right?
I think it's way more than 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah, was it longer?
So. I think it's 5 months ago.
Yeah.
It was soon after he was arrested, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or soon after the...
It was a while ago.
Because
he was arrested a few months after, a few weeks after you guys left, and then he was picked up from the jail in Halia, which I think was maybe 4 or 5 months after you guys disappeared. You've been gone for 9 months, so.
Oh no!
I was wondering about that.
Oh no! Again?
Oh no!
Really?
Joe, again? Now this is just embarrassing at this point.
I mean, it is 11 for him there.
Yeah. He's just not sober.
I'm not sober. I'm awake.
Sweet boy.
Sweet boy.
Sweet prince.
Do we want to yell at him again?
I'm just gonna turn
so bad. I feel so bad.
I'm just gonna turn on the thing that covers his camera, and we're good.
Yeah.
All right. So
gonna wake up at like 1 in the morning.
He's been there for months, right? In Braylock. That's concerning. Do you...
Well, we don't actually know when he got to the Braylock.
Fair.
He's at least been in the custody of Father Mackenzie
for months.
Is that your plan, to go to Braylock next?
I think so.
Do you need help? I mean, do you know what the extent of his reach is? Do you know...
I don't know.
We know that he's tough as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very powerful caster. He
killed one of us last time.
Yeah. I should have asked. I'm so mad. I should have asked what else he needed for the ritual, but it's fine. He doesn't have the main thing. But damn it, it would have been nice to know.
I could send people with you, so that you're not alone.
Please.
I feel like you need... I feel like this is a substantial concern that needs to be addressed.
Yes, if you can send people with us, that would be very much appreciated.
Yes.
At the very least, they could, depending on the state of the city, they could, sort of help secure a perimeter while you deal with Mackenzie himself.
Yeah, that could be good.
That's true. We don't know what this city's going to be like either.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
We do have the searing that Mackenzie needs for his ritual. As much as we obviously want to go to Braylock, but we also don't want to bring this to him.
Sure.
Is there any way?
We could hold it for safekeeping. Is there information we need to know about it? Is there things we need to be aware of?
Don't touch it.
Very dangerous. You don't need to touch it.
Okay, so keep it sealed.
Salune told me that I have notes. Let me read them. That's the note about Creyas. That was before that.
Short story short, it inspires bloodlust and makes you go crazy and become a serial killer.
Yeah, here we go.
Great.
Yes. Did you say wait?
I said great.
No, great.
Oh,
in
that's
a sarcastic sort of.
Oh, okay,
way.
gotcha. Yeah, very orthodox. But so they're called blood tears. There were a pair. They were gifted to Shar and Selene by Chantia. One is sort of belonging to Shar, and one is sort of belonging to Selene. The other one was destroyed. And we believe that the sort of magic of that went into Mackenzie, which is why Mackenzie, in my opinion, is why he's so fanatic and why he's...
So we can't destroy this one unless we have a way to contain that magic.
I think so.
Is there a means of containing that essence, that magical power that's released when it's destroyed? Like, is there anything we could do?
We haven't had the time to look into that or research that, but maybe that's something that...
Everybody make an intelligence or arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled good.
Yeah, I rolled mid.
Oh, I rolled good.
21.
Also 21.
16. Arcana?
16.
Okay, I got a 19.
19. My 21s. You have reason to believe that possibly the soul bags could suck up the magical essence.
That would make
Oh my
sense.
god.
Maybe these things...
I forgot we had those.
Me too!
You get 2.
Yes!
So we'll give him one. Right?
I think that's fair.
We could we not just destroy it now
No.
and permanently keep Mackenzie from being able to do this?
I think that'd be great. I don't know why. Let's see.
Or leave the bag
Six
in the
figures.
possession of the Order of the Platinum Shield here? Or the Court of Stars?
If we do it now, then it's done. Like, we know that it's taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't see any reason that we should wait.
Yeah. I don't like looking back at what Selune said. Like, I don't think the goddesses, other than maybe Shar, are gonna miss them. You know what I mean? Like, because they thought that they were gone during the Great Collapse. And
It
so,
seems
and
like this is just something not meant for mortal hands.
No, absolutely not. She said that imbued with powerful magic tied to the goddess's very beings, these gifts were great boons that could empower us, but as with any power, it can be devastating in the wrong hands. Magic of these red crystals would be too much for any mortal soul. One alone would drive you mad, causing you to twist into a dark and deranged version of yourself that your own kid would struggle to recognize. But if a mortal were to possess them both, it would surely overwhelm them, causing them to perish. And she was concerned about Shar having the power of both of them, which is why we don't want Mackenzie to have that one, and why he was trying.
Fair.
Yeah. I suppose. I guess. I mean, if we know who Orthok is, I guess we would we know about the dragon orbs as well.
You've probably heard the story. It's probably been, like, either made more grand or, like, summarized in some way. It's probably one of the two. But you've probably heard of the tale of the 5 orbs of dragonkind and all that.
I would probably
jazz.
say. I'd probably say that. I'd probably say. I don't think it's so different from. In essence, from those orbs.
In
maybe.
my experience with incredibly powerful magical items that possess something capable of tainting a mortal soul, it's best to just flat out get rid of it before it can cause a greater issue.
Let's.
Yep.
I guess I wonder if Mackenzie has the essence of the other earring in him. What happens if he dies? Does that energy go somewhere else?
How many of those soul bags do you have?
We have 2.
I'd definitely hold on to the other one.
Can I want to pull out my dagger.
Okay.
Do y'all mind if I'm the one that does this?
Destroys
I
the
feel
earring?
like I've got a bit of a bone to pick with this earring.
I'm gonna pat
I'm
Isla
just a
on the
guest here, so, it's just sort of up to you guys what you want to do.
I'm gonna kind of pat Isla on the shoulder and be like, if anyone has a right to do this, it is you. These things fucked your life up once. Don't let them do it again.
Yeah.
Or make sure they don't do them again.
You got that soul bag ready?
I'm stepping back.
And I'm gonna open that box.
Mm-hmm.
Stab the earring.
Yeah, you drive your dagger into the earring, and it shatters into pieces, and you guys watch as whoosh, it just erupts in this huge sort of like torrent of magical power. Yeah, and it definitely just has this violent, chaotic feeling to it. But who's holding the soul bag?
I can do it.
Okay, Darren, you're holding the soul back up, and you reach out and you hold it forward, and it just sort of like a vacuum almost sort of sucks it in, and it's all gone. And in this sort of chaotic moment, it's finally all closed and totally gone and held within this soul bag. And you guys are all just sort of stunned in silence. And you just sort of hear, well, that's the craziest shit I've ever seen. We're going to end this session right there.
Yes!
Good job, guys. That was crazy. It's totally crazy.
Wow.
Amazing.
We're definitely in the last act. For real, for real.
Alright, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like to support us, please feel free to like and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time.